All right, y'all, let me know which strategy did you like the best. Did you like the first strategy where you're adding up, or did you like strategy number 2 where you're counting by tens, or do you like regrouping? All of that was just complicated and weird, and it took me forever to understand. The first two strategies I've never seen in my life. Like, I've never seen it before. I actually honestly thought that I was being punked by the teacher, but it turns out she was not. It was an actual assignment, and the kids had to learn it. I told the teacher when I saw her, I think it was Thursday, I told her, look, after trying to figure out those strategies and do the strategies and do the examples, I told her, I'm not joking, I really do need therapy after this week is over. There was no homework the next following week because there was just a lot of confusion about that homework assignment, subtracting by 2 digits. Yeah, I don't ever want to do that again. But I know it, I understand it. I actually made a template. So if you're interested in the adding up, subtracting 2 digits, I have it on my Gumroad store. Check it out. It is very helpful. I did that because a week or two I will probably forget how to do it. So I make these videos to remember how to do all of this math, because I know I won't. So making videos does help me to remind myself how I did them, how I got my answers, and how to explain second grade math to my soon-to-be second grader. Maybe it'll be easier. I don't know, but right now I'm doing the groundwork of doing second grade math, and let me tell you, it is not easy. I don't remember math being this difficult. It honestly, truly feels like algebra. Like second grade math 20 years ago, when my 2 older kids were going to same school district that my small kids are in right now, they didn't learn this. They did regrouping, like what's 900 minus 233. They learned how to do that. They did some examples. They took a test. They passed, and they know it. Math in 2025 looks super scary. 2005, this stuff didn't even exist. And I can't get over it. I can't stop talking about it because it's crazy. Like, I actually have to teach myself how to do second grade math so that I can teach my daughter how to do second grade math. Sometimes I don't even have words to explain to my daughter what we're doing in second grade math. I just don't understand. I actually made I'm not joking with y'all. I actually made a whole entire binder full of her math assignments from week 1 all the way to current. So whatever week that they were working on, and hit those problem areas for my daughter. She is trying, she does well. It gets really frustrating because it just feels so complex. If y'all are watching this and if you agree with me that math 20 years ago, math when we were kids, it looked different. It really, really honestly looked different. And I feel like when I talk about this, it just feels like I'm crazy. Math has changed so much. I actually did some reading, and when I say reading, researching, I don't mean that I Googled this. I went to like TEA, the text. I went to blogs. I read some articles, some books, and I think it was 2010 that the curriculum shifted to what it is now. Because I know in 2005 and prior, math it had a whole different vibe. This is extremely complicated. There's so many unnecessary steps. There's a lot of confusion on my daughter's face when we have to work out a problem, just like the strategy one of subtracting 2 digits. It's still taking me a minute for me to explain to my daughter and her digest this information because there's just too many working parts. All right, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just ranting about 2nd grade math. There's really nothing that I can do about it. The only thing that gets me through this is just being able to show up for my daughter every week and go over her assignments. Honestly, on Monday, when she brings home her assignments, I have to look at it on Monday and I have to just like review it, read it, try out the math problems myself, write out my steps, and then really apply myself and my brain to work through them so that on Tuesday I can explain in the most careful way of explaining 2nd grade math or whatever math, whatever math lesson that she's working on that week. I recorded all of her first 9 weeks of school, and that was pretty helpful for her. And I'm just really glad that I kept every math assignment that she's ever brought home. We just started our second 9 weeks of school. I'm so glad that I kept all of her math assignments because I'm seeing that we're having to go back to like week 3 of number bonds. And that has been really helpful for this week's assignment. We are working on, hold on, let me get it. We are working on using addition and subtraction strategies, and that has to in a lot with the number bond strategy that we used in week 3. I do have a math template on that, so if you're interested, check out my Gumroad store. It's all there, and check out that first video that I did for number bonds. I'll post it like right up here or here somewhere on this screen that you can refer to. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will respond. That's it, really. It's been a long day. It's only Tuesday. I'm just gonna go clean up the house and y'all just take a break because we did a lot of math and me rant about stuff. Take a break, go have a coffee. I'll see y'all in the next video. So it's Maasi and Dankeschön.